Computer. Let's go. Yay. We are live. Hi, Sonya. Sonya, we were in the like back office before I pressed the go live button. And she's like, let me take a snack real quick. And then as soon as she started chewing, I'm like, let me go live as quick as possible so everybody can see her snacking. We have fun, right? We got to have some fun. Yeah, life's too short not to have some fun. So, hi, everybody, and welcome to today's live. I hope you're doing good. I'm here today with a woman that I love so much. She's such an angel, and she just delivers so much value, not only in my life, but in so many other people's lives. So, we're going to talk with her today about her story, her journey to success. She's so giving. She's hired lots of people in her business. So we're going to talk about how amazing her business is, and then how you guys can also do what she's doing and get paid to make phone calls, right? If you're going to be using your phone, you should be using your phone to make money. This needs to be your new cash machine. And Sonya is going to show us how to do it. Sonya, are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. Tell us, who's Sonya? Who are you? Tell us your story.
Okay. Hi, guys. Welcome to the live. I'm Sonya. So basically, my story, it all started when I decided to go to Internet Income Jamaica when I was 17 and just took a online course. But I'm just going to go back a little before that so you guys can know where I was before Internet Income Jamaica and online. So when I was 6 weeks, my mom, she decided to just up and leave me with my grandma, and she never came back. So at that point, I was living with my grandma all my life. I never knew her. My mom, never met her before at all until I was 15. Now, when I turned 15, I met my mom, and my dad, he was in my life up until that point when I met her. I guess he just didn't want to deal with her. So, and I was trying to get to know her. And so he just up and just stopped talking to me, stopped sending me to school, and just stopped doing everything. But he was there from the beginning. She was not. So up until that point, I started trying to get to know her. But I realized that she really didn't want to know me. And she just wanted to be about her life. So that was like one of the biggest mistakes I've ever made, was just trying to get to know her. But I just wanted to know my mom. It's normal. So at that point, I was not going to school. She was not sending me to school. My dad stopped talking to me, was not sending me to school because he didn't want to have anything to do with her. And then my grandma, she didn't have it financially to send me to school. So I had was just to stop. And at the time, I was in the seventh grade, almost. I was in the eighth grade, but I didn't complete. So I basically just completed the seventh grade. So I was in the eighth grade. I did not complete it. I didn't have anyone to turn to. I didn't have, my parents were basically MIA. And I was just there trying to figure out, what am I going to do? I'm not going to school. I'm 15. And I really don't know what to do from this point. So then I ran away. I came to Kingston, and I was just living with different people, trying to figure out life because it was just me. And then I met this very abusive person at the time. Now I was 17. So I just went from living with friends, and then just basically moving around and not going to school at this point. So I was 17 now, and I was with this abusive person, and I was just trying to figure out a way how to get going in life, how to get away from this person. Is very bad, and it was just crazy at that point. And again, I was 17. So I started looking online. How am I going to earn? I didn't finish high school, no college, no nothing. I started searching how to make money on the internet, how to do something. I didn't want to do like bad stuff to get money. And with a student that's not like that does not have an education, that was basically my only way out. But I didn't want to accept that. I was like, no way, there has to be something else I can do that's legit. And I'm going to make it happen. So I went online, I started searching, and for some reason, I was searching for a very long time. But this one night, I punched in internet income in Jamaica. And then I saw Alicia. I'm like, no way. So I started looking on the site. I'm like, this is not happening in Jamaica at all, because I was just shocked. I just typed in those three keywords and I found her, and they were just teaching persons how to make money on the internet. And but when I scroll all the way down, I saw that, oh, there's a class and I have to pay for it, but I didn't have any money. So I'm like, how am I going to get to this class? I have to get there. So I borrowed the money. Sorry. And at this point, I borrowed it from the abusive person that I was talking to. But I didn't let him know that I was going to, do
Okay.
this. So I borrowed the money. I'm like, I have something to do. It's very important. It's like a medical issue stuff. You can't come kind of situation. I borrowed the money. I went to the class, and I didn't even know where I was going. It was my first time, because I'm not from Kingston. I'm actually from Montego Bay. So I just figured out, I'm like, I'm going to Waterloo. I tell the guy, hey, I need to go here and so, and I didn't know where I was going. So when I reached the class, I was just there. I was listening to Alicia telling her story. And I'm like, wow, she's such an amazing person. This is going to be me one day. And then I started taking the lessons, and I set up my first gigging class, and then I got my first order. I'm like, this is amazing. It was $5, but it worked. And that's what I really was hoping for, it to just work. And from there on, the rest is basically history. I've been working online since 2015, and now I have a huge client base. I hire lots and lots of students, and I'm still working online. So that's my story, guys.
And your story is very inspirational. You have overcome so much, Sonya. When people hear your story, they stop with the excuses where they say, oh, I might not be able to do this because I don't have the right education, or I don't have a family backing me. I'm telling you, this is a young lady who came at 17 with nobody to support her, even had to lie to the person that she was with to say that she was doing something else, because he did not want you to better yourself.
No.
He wanted you to stay under him so he could continue to emotionally abuse you and keep you in his realm. And I did have the opportunity, unfortunately, of having a conversation with him. Do you remember this? When I was coming into Jamaica, I was flying in, and I'm at baggage claim, and this person is messaging me on Facebook saying I ruined his life, and I'm this bad person, and that you were talking to me. I think we were talking on WhatsApp all the time, and I'm like, what are you talking about? And what he said was, my girl went to your class. She made so much money that she moved out. I think you filed a restraining order against him as well, didn't you? You filed a restraining order against him. So my response back to him was like, well, aren't you glad she's on her own feet and making money? And she's aren't you proud of the woman she's become? And that's what made him stop messaging me. But it's a story of triumph and overcoming so much. And I can't imagine being, this teenager who ran away homeless, living, we call it sofa surfing, right? Living on one sofa to another, and being put in some, very bad situations. But above all, you always said that you will make it. And I remember I took a picture of you in class because you had this great hair, and I kept that picture, and look where you are right now. And, your story and having the courage to share your story is so inspiring to people, so that when people hear it, they're inspired by the challenges that you've gone through, and that you're continuing to soar, as Claudia said it. You're an amazing young lady, Sonya. So how old are you now?
I'm almost 24. I will be in October of this year. So I'm 23 right now. Almost.
23. You're 23. You're like trying to pull on that, but 24 is only a few months away. The thing that I love about you, Sonya, as well, is that not only at such a young age, you took the class, you became successful. If I remember correctly, you got an order on the first day or on that weekend.
Yeah, I did. I got an order, and that's when you said, "Hey, do you want to start teaching people how to do what you do?" Yeah, so I did.
Yeah. So I asked Sonya to come on board and to teach as well, because there's one thing about a person with a spirit that says, I can do this and I want this and I'm hungry for it. You can see that person from miles away. And I know that you can see those person now too, Sonya, can't you? Right? You can pick out someone who will work hard and never give up. Sonya is that person, so young, so determined. And when you meet her, you would never know about, and she's only told you like this much of her troubling past. She told the pretty part of her story, like the not so bad part of the story. If you heard the bad part of the story, you all would be bawling right now. But trust me, Sonya has gone through things that no girl should ever have to go through in her life. No girl. Your story, when you told it to me, I still cry when I think about it. So I'm so proud of you, Sonya. I'm so proud of you. And now let's talk about what you're doing online, and now that you're teaching other people how to do it as well. What do you do online, Sonya, to make money?
Well, I actually do phone calls. I'm a customer service representative. I have been for 5 years, yeah, since I started. I discovered that a lot of people just really need phone call services. And of course, when I started, I was not offering it. But that's the thing, guys. I'm teaching you phone calls here, but I really don't want you to just stuck in one niche. Like, try to research other stuff, see what's in demand, what clients are asking for, because that's how I came upon the phone call service. Basically, I was getting a lot of requests, but I was not offering the service. So
Got it.
Phone calls.
Yeah, phone calls. What's been your best month doing phone calls when you calculate everything you've made?
Pardon me, Alicia?
When you calculate everything that you made in a month, and if you were to say this was my best month financially, it inspires people and gets them to shoot for a goal. What should people be shooting for here?
Well, my best month has been 6,000, and I think it was last year. I basically reached that goal. Each year, I kind of set different goals in each month, as you said. So my best month so far has been 6,000 US dollars.
If you would like your best month to be 6,000 US dollars, type 6,000 USD in the comments. Let Sonya see you. All right, 6,000 USD. I'm so proud of you. That is so great, Sonya, and inspiring. If you were to look at your life at 17 before you came to the class, or, as you dropped out of the 8th grade and said, you know what? I'm probably going to be a business owner making 6,000 US dollars a month. Would you ever have thought that would have been possible?
I would be like, no way. And that was like 5 years ago. So I was just talking to Leighton last night, guys, and Leighton is the transcription guru. She has that course, Get Paid to Type. And I was just saying, look at where, because Leighton took the class in 2015. So I'm like, look at where we are now. I could not have believed that. 6,000, no way.
And, when people hear your story, or those people that looked at you as a runaway with only an 8th grade education, they would not have predicted that you would be where you are today. And where you are today is even better when we hear that you used to, when we had live classes, teach the class in person. You were a 20-year-old, or maybe you were 19, teaching other people and helping us with workshops and boot camps and leading classes and, being a boss lady. And now you've got your own course. It's called Get Paid to Make Calls. So everyone, her course is at internetinecomejamaica.com/phone. With the coupon code PHONE10, you can save $10. And this is a special that we have going on right now through August 3rd. And we're running this special now through August 3rd with $10 off the course so that you guys can, take the initiative to say, hey, this is a skill that I really want to learn. I'm interested in what Sonya is doing. I can do that as well, and go for it, run for it, shoot for it. So, the thing is that if you want to learn a skill, follow in the footprints of success. So Sonya's like, this is what I'm doing. We also have a bunch of our successful students featured in this course and teaching in this course. And Ava, our trainer and amazing Internet Income Jamaica team leader, she has also helped to put some modules in this course. So I'm really encouraging all of you to pick up the course, internetincomejamaica.com/phone. Type in the coupon code PHONE10. And Sonya, so now you're a business owner. Tell us also about outsourcing, because I've noticed recently inside the Facebook group that you've been interviewing people. Tell us what you're doing. What are you up to?
So I'm basically trying to start my own call center offline. So I'm getting a lot of clients, but these clients that I have, I'm under contract with them. So I recently decided to just pitch my business proposal to them. Like, I have a lot of people that I train how to work online, how to do phone calls. I was wondering if you guys would be open to having us do a lot of the calls, outsource. And I got one so far. So this lady, she's really amazing. Her name is Miss Lee, and she's basically the first one that said, yes, let's do it. Let's get some callers. And yesterday, she actually hired 4 persons from the group. So that's really amazing. It's Vanessa, Chevenese, and Nikisha, and I forgot Miss Ramsey. It's 4 girls so far, and she's looking for more people soon, and as well as some other clients that I'm working with. So I'm just trying to see if I could train some more persons in depth once you have taken the course, and see if I can outsource a lot of the jobs to you.
Right. So step 1 is pick up the course, go through everything in the course. Then you're invited into her Facebook group. And then inside of that Facebook group, she posts to get you on her team. So if you'd like for her to mentor you and work with you, those are the easy steps to take to get there, right? And you'll see the messages inside of the Facebook group. Carol asks, what are the disadvantages of using your phone? Now, Carol, let me rephrase that question for Sonya. Sonya, I don't want people to have my regular phone number. So is there a way that I can do my phone service business without giving out my regular phone number?
Absolutely, guys. There are a lot of apps in the courses and it's free. A lot of apps that we actually show you guys how to download, how to use, how to make these calls, international calls, and even calls outside the States. So you don't have to worry about phone credit or worry about persons trying to get your numbers. And so these apps allow you to call with the specific number that you want to call from, specific area codes, and it's free to use. So
I love it.
You don't have to worry about that.
I love it. I love it. All right, guys, last call for questions. Sonya's got some work to do. We're disturbing her in the middle of the day. But I know that, look at that smile. I know that she's always so willing to give and to teach. So Carol says she's going to join tomorrow. Yes, Carol, join. Claudia says, kudos to you, Sonya. You are doing a great job. So last call for questions. If you guys have any questions, put it in the comment box right now. Sonya is here to answer your questions. And let me tell you something about this course. This course is for men, it's for women. If you've ever done work in a call center, if you have any admin skills, if you have a voice, right? Accent doesn't matter. In fact, a lot of people love the Jamaican accent. And when you say you're Jamaican, you get, hired even faster to do work. So, and then if you have an accent from the UK, South Africa, USA, that does not matter. So don't let that stand in your way. Carol, I'm going to give you our WhatsApp number and our email. And if you would send us a message, if you need some help, we are here to help you. Our email address, everybody, is helpdesk@internetincomeJamaica.com. You'll see that running on the bottom of your screen right now. If you need anything, reach out to us, helpdesk@internetincomeJamaica.com. And I'll also give you our work phone numbers. Let me put this up really quickly. You can reach Dwight in our office at 876. If you're outside of Jamaica, add the 1-876-374-7044. Or 876-216-0249. Send a WhatsApp text message, voice note, or simply call the phone, or call the phone directly if you want, and get in touch with our office. So basically, there's our details right there if you need help. And if you're ready to pick up Sonya's course, all you need to do, internetincomejamaica.com/phone. The coupon code is phone10, which will save you $10. Every mickle makes a muckle, right? Saving $10. And it expires on August the 3rd at midnight. The code just won't work anymore. If you go there and try to enter it in, it just won't work. So, Sonya, let's see if anybody has any questions for you. Carrie says, well done. I love your passion. Tashana said, I got registered for the course yesterday. Sandra said, I work at 9 to 5. Is this something I can still do?
Yes, you can. For the 9 to 5 persons, mystery calls are the perfect fit because you can make them whenever between the hours of 9 to 8 in the night. So those are perfect for you. But probably it depends because you get a lot of different clients that are on different time zones. So if you get a Cali client, you can definitely work because Cali is 2 hours behind us. So you can definitely do those calls. And there's a lot of other states that are 2 hours behind us and an hour. So once you get off work at 5, you can actually do those calls.
Got it. Got it. Carol said, Alicia, one day I will have my interview. So I'm sure I will be interviewing you one day, Carol. So keep pushing. And we look forward to hearing about your success. So everybody, that's it. We're going to let Sonya go. Keep working our business. InternetIncomeJamaica.com/phone. Coupon code phone10. Sonya, give us some final words to take it away.
Okay, guys, so I just want you guys to just join the course, get on board, take all the information in. Don't be shy to ask me any questions. I'm always available in the Facebook group or wherever you guys want to shoot me an email or anything at all. Just take the course and let's start making some money.
Money. Money. Thank you so much, Sonya. We love you. Bye. Bye. Everybody say bye to Sonya and tell her what you thought about this interview and how, as a young woman, she's overcome so many obstacles to be where she is today. Give her some encouraging words in the chat, and I'll make sure that she sees them. Thanks, Sonya.